I support a team that is managed by a descendant of a certain sorcerer. Oh, Ponty, are you the fucking Riddler? What the hell? I support a team that is a manager descended by a certain sorcerer. And first you must answer me these riddles 3. How many hairs does Mount Everest dream of at night? What the fuck? I don't know, dude. Just tell me who the fuck you support, you nerd. A manager of a certain sorcerer. I'm sorry, I got really annoyed with that answer. With all that mysticism. Dark Souls 2 has no hand-holding. That's why people find it overwhelming. Yeah. That's exactly how I felt the first time I played. I was like, I have no idea what's going on. The fighting isn't fun. The people speaking to me speak in weird riddles, and as Ponty can tell, I am each time someone speaks to me in riddles, I get annoyed beyond reason. Each time a motherfucker starts speaking to me in riddles, I just immediately want to slap their face. And that was my experience with Dark Souls 1. I went there and people were like, oh, you Dark Soul, have you tried perhaps caressing the cat on the full moon of your mother's birth? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What does that mean? Just say plainly what you want me to do. Fine, just go over there and beat shit up. Dad, fine, why couldn't you have done that? I low-key get triggered by Dark Souls lore. I like Dark Souls lore, but I like Dark Souls lore outside of Dark Souls. Like, playing Dark Souls, it makes the lore annoys me. But if I have a 3-hour thesis video on YouTube and I have a very calm British man explaining me everything behind Dark Souls, I think that I can spend 3 hours looking at it, no problem. It's such an engaging lore, an interesting world. It won't be fun if they say beat Bob over there by the cliff. I guess not, but they don't need all that mysticism talk behind it. Item descriptions are just a small bit of obnoxious, but I love it. Yeah, the way item descriptions work is because the developers didn't have enough time to actually— oh shit. Easy there. Ah, careful. No, stop throwing flaming loogies at me. I feel like things are getting out of control here. Go into my little hole. 1 down. Now time for the pajama bros. Listen, Ku Klux Klan is out of fashion. Put on some decent clothes and stop scaring innocent people. Now, where was I? Yeah, item descriptions in Dark Souls is because they had no reason to tell— they had no mechanics to tell the story. They couldn't animate, they didn't have the proper animation riggings for characters to tell stories, so they defaulted to just putting it on items. And it worked really well. For the first game it was like, because they needed to do it that way. But since then they kind of like, oh, people liked it, so we're just gonna keep doing it. And that's like, oh dude, come on. That's bad. It's not a good storytelling mechanic. Yeah, I guess so, but why did they make it so you have to click multiple times to talk? Listen, why people do things in Dark Souls in terms of design is a mystery to me. Item description also opens opportunities for multiple interpretations, just involving the community. True, and that's exactly that's eventually what like the benefits from doing it, from telling stories that way, is that it's basically open to interpretation, and I like that. But come on, I think that depending so much on item descriptions to tell stories is a bit of a gimmick. I missed so much dialogue because I had no idea they would just tell you more stuff. Yeah, same. There are still NPC quests that I've never done on Dark Souls 1, 2, and obviously 3. Oh god, that would have happened to me as well. Yeah, I assume it happened to everyone. Don't stab me. And that's the slowest stab in the world. Even if you hit me, that wouldn't even hurt. That wouldn't even puncture me. It would only slightly nudge me. Do one of your pathetic stabs. Do it. I want to see it. Don't throw fireballs. Just try and stab me. What's that geriatric stabbing shit? Be better. Well, do you have sloth DNA? What the fuck is that shit? Dark Souls 3 is guilty of near impossible NPC quest completion. Yep, like the Sigurd in the Cathedral of the Deep. Like, the only way to play Dark Souls, and this is a detriment to it, by the way. The only way to play FromSoft games is with a Wikipedia open. It's impossible any other way, and that is bad. It leaves very little room for exploration or plotline discovery. You can explore the maps and everything, and the way they do that is amazing. They're top tier. But the way you explore quest lines in Dark Souls games is absolute dog tier shit. Awful. I am also of the opinion that today's like orchestral pieces like Beethoven and etc. they all come from video games, don't they? I have a whole playlist that has these beautiful classical pieces, and it's all from video games. And I could actually imagine myself like put on a suit, dress all nice and pretty with, you know, with those little papillon things, and go to this amazing theater and just listen and watch an orchestral piece of Dark Souls for 4 hours. I can imagine myself doing that. Even with exploration, how the hell should I know what I must buy secret armor from the patches? Yeah, but that's like plotline exploration. Yeah, it's really hard to understand like the logic of that. Like, I like how you explore the maps in Dark Souls. Like, all the map kind of turns around on itself. I think that's really cool. But exploring characters, it is virtually impossible. I love exploring smaller areas individually in Dark Souls, but I just hate not knowing where to go. Yeah, but that's the thing. That sensation of I don't know where I'm going is similar to the sensation of, oh, this boss fight is so difficult, I keep dying. It's that frustration that builds up, that when you eventually find a shortcut and oh, I know where I am. That feeling of oh, I understand how the map layout works now. It's so rewarding. That's the best part of Dark Souls. The way how the game rewards you for doing those tasks. That's why I respect games like Oblivion and Skyrim and failsafe systems that keep the quests from breaking. There needs to be a balance. Sometimes I don't mind quests breaking. I don't mind that you can fail a quest and it stays locked. It kind of annoys me when the game makes an effort to, it's impossible to fail a quest. Even if you fail, the failure is intended. I do like the idea of a quest, that you being able to break a quest because you didn't do something. However, it needs to be like more, I don't want to say hand-holdy, but it needs to be more explicit to the player, where to go, what to do, who to speak. He has to have a firm grasp of what's going on. I hate quests, as an example, from the Witcher sort, where it basically has this mark on this pin on the map, and you go towards there, you speak to this character, and there's another pin on another map where you need to go. And I hate that hand-holdy element of you never want to get lost. No, you don't ever want to get broken. You have a journal that says, go here and tongue Ed Meier's butthole. I don't like that. Like GTA as well. Yeah, I don't like that sort of, like, being impossible to break the quests. It's bad to handhold, but it's bad to not tell you what you're meant to be doing. Yeah, there just needs to be a balance, really. Lay says, I get the sort of accomplishment you must feel when finding your way to go. I just never had that moment, I think. I prefer streaming it to friends on Discord, for example, so they can kind of guide me once I stop being linear. I had, like, my experience with Bloodborne, I think Bloodborne is the most maze-like of the FromSofts. Like, Bloodborne, I got lost every 30 seconds. But at the same time, each time I did, that feeling of I have no idea where I'm going, so what the fuck, I'll just keep going this way until something happens. And each time I turned back around and I discovered where I was, it felt so rewarding. You already activated Sigurd's quest once you opened the cell. Oh, so basically I just need to go through the fog and Sigurd's cool. He's with me. My boy, my onion bro is with me. I just want to make sure. If there's one thing I'm gonna do right this time, it's gonna be Sigurd's quest. Okay, I'm gonna fight Yormi the Giant. This is gonna be my last thing I'm gonna do today. There he is. Onion bro! Fuck him up, boy! They used to be friends. Yormi!
Sunshine upon this Lord of Cinder.
Hey, Yormi. Get fucked. Thanks, Sigmir! Oh god, oh my, we're just bullying Yarm. I'm so sorry, Yarm. I'm so sorry. You're a cool guy. I love your design. Are you still with me, boy? Fuck him up, onion bro. You can have the last hit. It's all yours. It's your quest. It's your adventure. You're the protagonist. I'm just a side character in your story. First try, onion bro. Where'd I go?